so please don't let them break out. So that means my remaining grunts, which do not include... Oh well, would you look at that, I took Alexandria, that's nice. So my grunts, your job, and you must choose to accept it, is simply to encircle this. It couldn't be simpler. I feel like something isn't matching up here, so I'm going to delete all this. Or fail horribly. I'll zoom in a bit on that. Delete. No, don't want to delete. Well, I'll be damned, they don't want to delete. Well, that's fine. Oh, it's because you don't have anything here. That must be your line. No, it's not. It's your line. Inf art, know your place, which is over here. Jake, I'm pretty sure that one airfield provides the supply, the one you've been avoiding. I don't think airfields give supply, and I am more than ready to be wrong about that. I'm amazed, but I still have that manpower here. So where are my El Tancos? I'm still a bit blind. Okay, all four are here, chewing up precious supply that I do not have. So I'll get them north, ready to roll further. Or I could assist here. Lots of options available to me. The thing is, I don't mind if all this falls to Republican Spain. That's no biggie. My goal is Italy, which means I need to get my way up here. Unfortunately, it'll probably go back to France. God, I hate France. You know, I could have just as well declared war on the Allies and taken this for myself. Wouldn't that have been nice? No, I don't want them to break out now. That would be daft. Okay, good. I got my tanks over here. Now, how do I best split these guys up further? Well, I could tell them to actually do their plan. That would be a nice change, wouldn't it? See if they actually advance with that. If there's a good part of Africa, it's definitely the Congo. Well, I'll give you, it has manpower, of which you can lose 98% of due to colony status. Sahara Desert. It's meant to be a joke, but really the supply there is arse and chips. At least we get some supply, but still. I would appreciate it greatly if I can push the battle lines outside of here, so that I can stop the inf arts from taking up precious supply. Not that they're rolling in supply here, but I'm gonna do what we gotta do here. I really just give that to Republican Spain. Republican Spain and I sit in this... Soviets? Yeah, whatever. I take land and the Soviets just go in and retake it. It's nasty. I don't know why this is being returned to people I don't like. But it is. Let's see if I can take that unopposed. Don't know why Alexandria is showing up as opposition. It's fully back in British hands, so I could roll my trucks over here. Can't think of anywhere that much better to put my trucks, but that's amazing how far out I've pushed Italy here. Soon they'll lose this, and then, wow. I've done good, except there's a whole lot of Italians still to take on. I need an airport, or an airfield rather. Is there one here? There's one there, but I want it here. Sadly, that'll eat into my nuclear program. But I still need what? Oh, it's right there. That's swell. I want it right now. I mean, really, why am I giving this to France? It's because you're neutral. You basically stated you don't want anything but your own lands, Jake. Oh well, I might have to rethink my stance on playing as neutral countries then. Oh, it's a special snowflake of a country. Nah, it's just nasty. Alright, we finally got fairly good fighters. How about we make a change and start experimenting with rockets? With that, I wouldn't mind getting... none of this is particularly enticing to me. Motorized, small infantry, none of this is useful right now. And I don't have planes, so I might as well go with division recovery rate. I might eventually have planes though, so... Air support increase, please. Civilian, infrastructure, refinery, no, no, no. I do a lot of trading, maybe this guy would help, but I won't have him. And we still have manpower. That's the incredible part out of all of this. It's going to prove to be a bit harder to encircle the enemies that we have here now, but these guys are all but toast, which does include some of their light tanks. I'm happy about that. There's a lot of things I'm very happy about, and that's included. So where do I go from here? I'm going to need a strat bomber of some description when I start launching my nukes. This is so disgusting. I fight for all that for France, and what do? They just lose it. "1945 with no nukes, Jake? I'm quite shocked." Well, excuse me, the Bhutanese were very advanced with their nuclear program. I cannot hope to compare. What am I doing with these trucks, though? These big, gunny trucks. Let's get them over here, figure out what to do with them shortly. And then all of you folks, take him on. Excuse me. No stone unturned now. Beautiful. On the upside, Jake, at least your military cloning program is booming, don't you start? Okay, so looks to me like we're doing really good on the whole loads of tanks part. Thousands of them, in fact. Just how many tanks does it take to do one of my armored divisions? 120 and 100. Wow, I could get a lot more out of these. So I'm going to spare myself some manpower here, because these inf arts would be a lot better as some armored divisions. Let's say 12 of them. No, it gives us something to aim for. Need more infantry equipment as always. But they'll get that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Good. Very good. Jake, would you be impressed if somebody did a world conquest in Hoi 4 as Ethiopia? I'm working on it. World conquest is not really something that interests me all that much, especially not in Hoi. Set a goal and go for it. My goal is to make Italy capitulate. And in a sense, I'm glad that the Allies have been so pathetic. Mostly because they've had to take on the Soviet Union as well. Because it means the work is mine to do here. Alright, you guys gonna keep pounding them or just dawdle around? Yeah, one thing I am going to need is some kind of defense against the uprisings here. Fortunately, that's exactly what we have harsh treatment for. So how many states do we have exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I doubt there's going to be much uproar, so 14 would be overkill. I think 7 would do. But we could well need more, so I will make 14 of you. I think that's 14. Wish there was a little number here for those of us that are terrible at counting. But 63 minus 15 is 13, plus 1 is 14, so I'll go with that. Jake, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would make it 8, but I don't control this. Also, I think it's high time we actually brought in some engineers for our guys. Even grunts, they deserve it. They fight well enough. And they do quite a lot of defensive work for us. So, grunts... Paratroopers, I'm not so sure they deserve any of these. I mean, they either die horribly or succeed with very little fighting. And engineers, I'm not so sure they need. Would kill their organization down to 58. From 67, and I like having them with loads of org. I'm not sure, maybe you guys should decide on that. And then, what else was there? Our inf arts, of course, need engineers. I was about to flip out saying why do they not have any artillery, and then I remembered. There they are. And I think you guys could well benefit from this. Organization 23? Or 23, okay, so it barely makes a difference. Good enough. Jake, the Germans are taking Tripoli. Where in the world did they come from? No, really, where did they come from? I suppose they can plow their way through these guys. Which is worrying, because they could just go dut dut and then in they go. Not happy about this. The Soviet Union's existence here is really screwing up my battle lines. Maybe I should just end it here and say, sod the rest of you, it's your problem. Set up a grunt defensive line against my new home here. Ah, you know, that sounds really nice. Because forget this, I got bigger fish to fry. That said, though, it would feel really good to just completely push them out. Damn your existence, Comintern. Also, why are you doing that? Why are you going home? Did I tell you to go home? Why are you going home? I guess they got exiled due to the existence of these guys, which, yeah, that's problematic. So once people are exiled, they just decide, okay, time to go home. But I'm having none of that. I'm taking this back. Grunts, your new job is to set up a full defensive line. It's probably going to have to be a fallback line. But nobody, and I mean nobody, sets foot in my new territory here. I guess I should expand it to include that. So please get on that. Inf arts. A little more confused about what to do with you. Stop the stupid plan. I'm thinking I could do with a bit of a home defense here. I'm unsure. Well, as long as I have this. I'm gonna fly over my planes. I'll just have 4 there for now so I can figure out how exactly they function. Oh yeah, my inf arts, what the heck do I do with you? No, those are paratroopers, Jake. These are your inf arts. Well, for one I'm gonna hold. Secondly, why are you guys not taking over what's left of this? Lastly, I do need to find something for them to do. I guess I'll hold them here. Which means you're going to be in danger if I just leave you there, so please get out. This would have been so wonderful if Republican Spain hadn't gotten involved. But it didn't. Let's not play the ifs and buts game. Nobody likes that game. There we go. So if I were to fly from here, I could get only to there. That's painful. I need to get here. And I don't have the range on my transports. No real way to improve said range of transports. Nor anything to really deploy a... Jake, I don't understand why when you attacked Italy the land goes to France. You're not allied to France, they're already capitulated. How can the land belong to them? It's no longer theirs, or more than yours, or the other 4 countries that took it and the one before. It's because I'm neutral, I believe. Don't want to believe that, but that's probably the case. Also, get rid of all of your battle plans because sod France. You probably still have other plans. There we go, that gets rid of all of them. What disgusts me is that the Japanese, well, the whole Axis can use Soviet Union and Republican Spain land to just come pouring down here. So everything I just took will probably be retaken. That does give me a use for the inf arts at least. I could draw a line right here and say, no, you don't get to cross this. But I'm beyond caring what happens to France now. I gave them a good chance and they threw it in my face. Supply here is still gash. But I could improve the infrastructure here. Gets in the way of my nuclear program, which is not nice. Okay, please take that so that I can actually see what's going on now. They'll think about it. Malta is troublesome because it's actually the British. If only I had some little island or, you know, just actually took some of this. Weak allies are bad for you, Jake, unless you want to win a war all by yourself. That's what I've been doing. Hell, I took all this. I took back all this. I won in Africa. And what thanks do I get? Nothing. Oh, okay, I can't even enter the land that they're attacking me from. If only they knew how bad it really was. Yeah, this is horrible. There's actually no infrastructure here. I can build 5 infrastructure for 1 nuclear reactor. And the thing is, I need infrastructure here. Finish that one and then we'll actually have something worth having here. Maybe. My tanks are still drinking up the supply here though. How am I doing with those tanks? Still 2 of them are at home. There's a case to be made for getting my inf art out of there. We get him over here instead. Okay, so where from here? Unless I take Greece and set up another beautiful defense line. But Greece is a not easy shell to crack. Let's take Bulgaria first. Either way, they're going to join the Axis when I do, which is going to push me into a direct border with the incredible might of the German Reich. What's next? Just declare war on the Comintern so I can get rid of the Spanish here? It's not good. This is really not good. Just like how the infrastructure here is not good. Aye, reasonably I'd have to conquer Greece to get over on here. Jake, join commies, get them into a war with the Axis, then leave commies. Can't leave a faction if you're in a war together. So that wouldn't be so easy. Unless you mean leave after the end of the war, but that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, everybody is dying here due to lack of supply. I'm trying my damnedest to get some supply here. Well, I'm trying to build supply. Probably not the best way to go about it, since I need to wait for you to be done in later this month. Oh well, that's how it's going to be, whilst I try to figure out where to go from here. Apparently I own Alexandria. I don't know how or why. It's all the UK's. Madness. But where else? Again, for some reason I own this. Why does it look so French? Other people's occupation is all kinds of wonky. I'd love to go and get that changed. At least I got my anti-tanks now. But where do I go from here? It's not like I can... unless there's an air doctrine which allows for greater transport range, but I don't think there is. And I think it would take me a long time to get there. Well, let's experiment with some rockets. Huh, these guys are just going to keep burning. Yeah, that's going to break a lot of their equipment. Good thing I have a lot of that. A lot of that. 800 of it, and I'm losing loads of it. I need to get those infrastructures built quickly. Yeah, they'll be fine. We'll very slowly be working on this. Oh, jinx, will be finished in June. Kind of want to stop buying in so many things so I can work on that. Trouble is, the land that I've taken is not very rich in resources, so I do need to buy in things. I could ditch a bit of oil if I import any. Otherwise, no. Well, I do import some oil. Sorry, Soviet Union, don't need it. Jake, the infinite recruitment is killing available manpower. Infinite recruitment? I don't think I'm recruiting anything. Besides, my manpower is actually looking good. Oh, nice. Americans have actually landed. Maybe they can do something. Who am I kidding? I can see Italy. I just can't take Italy because they're out of range. Okay, be done in May. Maybe we can do a bit better than that. I guess I could ditch my steel for a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll hamper a lot of things, but now you'll be done on the 8th of May. Get some actual supply in Libya. Seems like a good point to call it now, says KevDev. Well, you're not wrong. I've been going at this for way too long. But I just want... I can't stop playing. It's like a rediscovered Europa in a way. Oh, the Americans are flying all around the place. Maybe they could actually focus on Japan, the one who declared war on them. Burger-eating fools. Okay, so desperate defense would really help with our manpower, give us 5% recruitable, or this would help out in many ways. Manpower is good, but I think we'll go down this way. Jake, can you use the British airport on Malta? 1, no airport. 2, no, not allied. Wait, what? There is an airport. Why can't I see it? But no, I cannot, sadly. If I joined their faction, then I could. And amazingly, they would let me join their faction. Interesting, that. If I joined their faction, would our things come together? I don't know. That's something worth experimenting with, though. Because then I could jump over here and then start invading. And then as soon as I have a beachhead here, I'm like, sod your faction, and then I leave. But I don't know what would happen to the wars, because it could merge my war with theirs. Probably would merge my war with theirs. In the same way that I was at war with... who was it? I think it was Iraq that joined the Axis and made everything go south real fast. Jake, if you join the Allies, you'll be at war with Comintern. Not if I don't agree to joining that war, and I would not agree to joining that war. Me and Comintern have no problems. But could you give me military access, Britain? That'd be swell. You son of a gun. They're actually working on Scandinavian intervention, despite being in the same faction together. The Allies are a joke. Look at this, I fought to get all of this back and France is just letting it crumble. I can't fight to take back the Soviet Union lands. Goodbye, Switzerland. Never even knew you. Alright, so we have a little bit of infrastructure, so supply is not going to be as awful here anymore. Still awful, but not as awful. Might even get a bit of a... well, we almost do. So you get a plus 100% to your organization when you're at low org. So we're going to let Ethiopia build up a bit here. Jake, you already have access in UK. Well, that explains a thing or two, doesn't it? Wouldn't let me go there, though. Could stage a naval invasion. I have no submarines with which to do it. In fact, I don't even think I know what a submarine is. Yep, no idea. But I could naval invade Italy. And if I just make my way over to Sardinia, I could begin invasion of Italy proper. They're a joke nation. I could probably do that. Let's set it up. I'm going to have to research what they are. So 23 days or 22 days once we get strat bombers. We'll look into that. You know, maybe I can just make it a late night and force Italy's capitulation tonight. I'll try it. I'm going to be wrecked for work tomorrow, though. That's okay. Tomorrow never comes. Naval invade with what? Fishing boats? Yes. Oh, we don't even know how to naval invade, do we? Oh, we've got a lot to learn about the seas. But damn, we'll learn it. The thing is, they'll never see it coming. 125 days, okay. Really, I just need 2 more. I have lost so much infantry equipment to this. It'll be sorted as soon as I get this done, though. Really, what I should do is pull out, I don't know, 3 of you. You can rejoin the grunts later. Anybody else chewing up valuable points here? Yeah, like you guys. I'll just take you and you, get you out of here and say get out of there. You can rejoin once we have actual supply. I should have done that ages ago, really. But I didn't. Oh, that's probably going to make everybody else rejig where they are. Oh yeah, that's exactly what's going on. In fact, it's just hurting this even more. Well, isn't that just regrettable? Oh well. Rejoin. Nothing good ever came of something like this. Jake, you sound sleepish. I've been going for 8.5 hours here. In fact, even OBS is warning me that there's too much going on. It's telling me to slow down, or better yet, stop. Okay, let's figure out what a submarine is. Maybe try to build some. And then figure out how to naval invade. Okay, let's face it, I should call it there. I really should call it there and just get myself straight to bed. So that's what we'll do. Ethiopia's looking good. This has been one long stream. We kicked Italy out of Africa. We invaded and annexed Yemen. We invaded and annexed Saudi Arabia. We invaded and annexed Oman. We invaded and then got hit by the Axis because Iraq decided to join the Axis. We managed to defeat Iraq by slithering our way up to Baghdad. It was risky, but we made it. And against our better judgment, we decided to attack Iran. Iran was dangerous, but we managed to make a beachhead down here thanks to paratroopers. We shipped over lots of units, and actually we did not lose that many against Iran. Cocky and confident, we took on Turkey. Everybody that we fought kept joining the Axis, which is why we still have units stationed here to keep down those revolters that would be. It's working out to our advantage. We took down Turkey, it wasn't even that hard, and then we set about taking care of Africa, because Italy stretched out to take all of this, and they were bordering Ethiopia. Well, it wasn't so much them, it was German tanks. We pushed them all the way back, we gave all the land back to UK and France, because we have no choice in the matter, and we've set up our own little home here in Libya. We will learn to naval invade. Don't know how, but we're going to figure it out. And we are going to take on the Italians. We will force their capitulation. That is our goal for this campaign. But I am too sleepy. This has gone on for too long. I think I will finish it tomorrow. I guess that made this a simulation night. I was planning on stopping this over 6 hours ago and playing some simulation, but I guess that's not to be. Just get an extra dose of Hoy. I'll see you tomorrow, but for now, cheerio. I'm off to bed. Sweet dreams of the Ethiopian Empire.